I don't know if I'm living very long.
Not always the best.
He's just a dark horse. A couple ones you gotta look at him a couple times.
Such a romantic guy.
Oh my gosh, it's terrible.
One day when I grow up, I'll be just like him.
Well, I went to Pine Island and asked these ball players which teammates would they pick that fits the description. Let's find out. So, who's the hype guy of the team?
I think Landon Lowry.
I'd say Landon or maybe Mason. There, you know, they're guys in the dugout, get everybody fired up. They got really good energy in the dugout.
Mr. Jackson Hartzell. Occasionally, if we get our catcher Joey Groby riled up, he gets pretty intense. I'm gonna say Landon Lowry. He's got the juice. He brings energy. If you're down in the dugout, he can bring you up before a game.
Jackson Hartzell, because he gets into moods where he's pretty hype.
I'd say probably Landon Lowry. He always brings the energy. Like if we're all down and we're playing bad, he always tries to get us fired up and he pumps us up.
Yeah, I also think Landon's a pretty key hype man, but I also think Jackson Hartzell's been really good at that this year. He's really loud in the dugout.
I'd honestly say Bodie. He sometimes says the wrong thing, but he definitely gets the dugout going.
Mason Jasperson tore his ACL in football, isn't able to play this year, so I think he's having fun as he can in the dugout.
Bodie or Mason Jasperson. They're definitely two of our most loud, that's for sure.
I think I'm gonna have to give it to Landon Lowry. He's a loud guy for sure. I mean, from warm-ups to the bus ride home.
I can really hear him right now during practice too, from time to time.
Landon Lowry, because he's just, he always leads the huddles and he gets fired up for the games. Say Landon, he's definitely always the loudest in the dugout.
Bodie, I mean, he's always got energy. He's always talking loud on the bench. He's there to lift up teammates when they need it. He's a great guy.
Landon Lowry, picking everybody up, and he's never sad or like angry, just always in a good mood.
Probably Landon, because he's always cheering everybody on. When he gets down, he's hustling back to the dugout, having other people pick him up. CP, he's always in the dugout, cheering everybody on.
Who's the bad boy of the team?
Bodie Horton, because he's always stealing everybody's snacks and water in the dugout.
I'd say Troy Hinton.
Yeah,
they kind of work as a team. Them two in the dugout are dangerous.
Christian Paul.
He's just a dark horse. That guy is something else.
Take the second overall pick with Nick Tyne there. Man of many personalities. Never know what's going to happen with this
I can't
guy.
really agree. He's kind of a pretty boy, but he's more of a show dog.
Christian Paul, he's the type of guy to rebel. Not necessarily a troublemaker. He's just a bad boy.
He definitely knows how to get down.
Joey Groby, because he's a catcher, he's big. He gets pretty angry if he doesn't do very good. He gets very innocent and angry.
Yeah, I'd say Joey, just because he does kind of a few questionable things, I would say, in the dugout.
Christian Paul, a lot of the time he's on pitch count, doing something in the dugout.
I think Christian there, he's something.
I think I'm gonna give the edge to Grabal.
I would say it's a safe bet. Ben grab. I'll agree with Christian on that.
Christian Paul, I mean, he just gets a lot of ladies and, we all respect him for that, but he just gets a lot of ladies.
Definitely say Lucas Krieger. He gets up to some trouble. I'm not really sure what he's up to most days.
Kelvin Harris, he's just one of those guys that, like, you see him do something and it's funny, but not always the best. But you know what? As long as he doesn't get into legal trouble, it's fine.
CP, sometimes he can get a little angry, but like calms down after a bit. But like that anger is pretty scary.
Probably Talan Bond. All his muscle, you don't know what to do with him. Probably Coach Mike. I think he's a good answer. I think it's just setting itself.
Which teammate has the most RIZZ?
Teammate Rizzler's on the team.
Joey Groby, not only is he a handsome guy, but off the field, but in his personal life, he can talk to women.
Definitely Kelvin Harris. He goes through girls like clockwork.
You say Calvin Harris. He's such a romantic guy. Really good with the ladies.
Joey Groby. It's not like a popular take, but it's a hot take. Joey's got some RIZZ.
I think they'll give that to Nick Tyne.
Nick Tyne, definitely, yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with Gabe Rardon. He really does have a way with the ladies.
No Jack Phillip.
I'd say Landon Lowry. Landon Lowry, he's a magnet.
Alex Knox, he's the one with the ladies.
That's a good one.
Warren
Ellsmore.
Yeah. Shout out Warren. Yeah, he locked her up.
Definitely Christian Paul. Because there was this one time last year we were playing Legion in the summer. We walked out of the dugout after our game was over. There was 5 girls around him.
One time I literally had to pull him off his girlfriend. Like, he's just like really ladies man, right?
Yeah.
Probably have to go Christian. He just gets a lot of girls. I see him talking to a lot of girls at school.
I mean, again, you gotta go Christian Paul. Yeah. I think he's got a girlfriend right now.
Yeah. I mean, he's been locked up for a while.
I don't know, he just got away with words.
I'm gonna go with CP again. He's the bad boay, but like when girls first look at him, they can't get off of him.
I think I'd give Christian that one too. Yeah, got a nice girlfriend. You know, he's always talking to the girls in the dugout.
I think it probably just goes along with his good looks, but Christian Paul with a period at the end of his name. I mean, you should see his girlfriend comes to every game, and I mean, he takes pictures with her after the game. He's chatting her up. One day when I grow up, I'll be just like him.
That's just the obvious answer here. There's no other answer from the whole team.
Oh, they were all over him.
Yeah.
Many. He couldn't walk from class to class because it was like Justin Bieber to a crowd of teenagers. It was wild.
Christian goes through girls like, just like swiping right on everybody. Now he's settled down now with the girlfriend, but needed to get tamed.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yep.
Who is the pickiest teammate?
Oh, Talan Bond. For sure. You know, he's looking at me right now. Always just complaining if something doesn't go his way.
I would have to agree. I'm giving that to Bennett Max, like, hand down.
Actually, yeah.
100%.
Bennett, I agree with Gabe there.
He's got that way. He's like the youngest guy on the team. He's got everything's got to go his way.
Maybe I'd say Bennett. He's got his whoop on. He's always tracking his health stats.
I'm gonna give that to Bodie. Steals my water and my seeds and all that stuff, but he is like the biggest germaphobe I know in history, which is really funny because he never brings his own stuff.
Bodie, for sure for that one.
I'd probably have to go with Bodie Horton. He's pretty picky, I'd say.
It's probably Bodie.
I'm gonna say Troy. Troy's pretty picky. He likes what he likes, and he's gonna stick by that. Troy Hinton. Oh yeah. My mom tried to feed him a sloppy Joe one time, and he completely refused to eat it.
Yeah, everything needs to be perfect to that guy. I mean, that's just how he was raised.
I'd go Troy Hinton just because I feel like he's got to have everything perfect for him to be here.
Stories about Troy, so I'm gonna have to go with him. I don't really eat a lot with these guys, but I've heard some stories about Troy.
Troy, right here. Troy Hinton, he's very picky. He's very picky with food. That's exactly what it was. So one time when we were like 12, we're at Landon's house and his mom made us some really good sloppy joes. And Troy refused them. And his mom like offered him other foods and he was like, no, he's just gonna starve himself. And then she felt bad. So now he's just always known as picky.
Yep, pretty much.
He should.
I mean, looking back on it, like I'm definitely a lot less picky than I was, but I'm still pretty picky, so.
He still doesn't like sloppy joes.
Yes, I still don't like sloppy joes.
Who's the one that makes bad jokes?
Go Joey Groby with this one just because he makes a lot of absolutely atrocious jokes. Joey Groby is my first. That guy just says whatever comes to mind. You don't know.
Christian Paul, for sure. Maybe a little bit mistiming.
Yeah.
Other stuff, but
doesn't really have a filter.
Bennett Matzik, just because he makes a lot of jokes. Some of them are funny, but like most of them, nobody will laugh, and it's just silence and yeah.
I got two for this one. Bodie Horton, he likes a lot of chirps in the dugout, and then Talan Bond. Occasionally he'll come in with a couple ones. You gotta look at him a couple times after he says them.
Christian Paul. You know, he's got RIZZ with ladies, but when it comes to the dugout, oh my gosh, it's terrible.
I think Christian might get this one too, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes he tries to put in his input and then it just doesn't catch the crowd, you know? Like sometimes he says some funny stuff, but sometimes, yeah, it just doesn't catch a laugh that he's hoping for.
Exactly what I was thinking. He might be about 1 for 50 on. You know, he swings and misses, but sometimes he catches the barrel. So.
Sometimes he lands some funny jokes, I can't lie.
Yeah.
He's told some funny ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Christian automatically on this one.
I'd
probably say Calvin.
Yeah. Just like they just go one ear, not the other.
And you're like, ooh.
I'll go Eli Sperber here. I don't know, I just don't find it funny.
I'm going with Eli. I mean, he's one of those guys that knows everything about sports, and then he'll make a joke that no one else knows about, and then he just like sits there in silence, and it's really awkward because no one knows what he's talking about.
Jackson Monahan. He comes in moments where it's funny, but then he just ruins the moment. You know? Jackson Monahan's a good one. He'll think he's funny. He'll laugh at his own jokes, but everyone else just staring at him like, come on.
The park.
Easiest choice, this guy right here. Every other sentence might be one of the dumbest sayings I've ever heard. Pretty easy.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not a compliment.
Gonna take it how you want.
Probably Bodie. Just him in right field talking is kind of annoying. Don't tell him I said that. I love Bodie.
It's gonna get posted.
Bodie, I love you. Bodie, I love you.
Who's the hardest worker of the team?
By far, I think it's Joey Groby. He is a wall behind the dish.
Joey Groby, 100%. That dude's, he's down there to block every ball. It doesn't even matter if there's runners on base or not. He's just, it's just like a second nature. He just gets down and blocks the ball every time.
he really cares too, because when he messes up, he beats himself up pretty much, and that just shows how much he cares about being the best he is.
Probably, you know exactly. Probably Landon's. Either Landon or Calvin Harris. Calvin Harris. When it's just warm-ups, he's running to the line, ready to play catch with his partner. He's stretching, he's team prayer for everything in between.
Probably have to go with Ben Grabow, you know. He stays in the lab grinding.
I'd say Alex Knox, especially after his pitching performance last night, showing that he wanted the ball every time.
I'm gonna second that answer. I think Alex Knox is definitely the hardest worker.
I'm gonna go Isaac Kruger. He's one of our younger guys that we've pulled up this year, and he's been working a lot, very hard for us this year. Really high motor on that kid.
Gabe Rardin. Yeah, he's my pick. That guy comes in day in and day out just working his tail off.
I'm gonna have to say him. You know, he's not the smallest, not the biggest, but when he, I mean, not the biggest masculine-wise or height-wise, but he's the smallest on most teams. He's always there, he's ready to work, comes with a good attitude, just something that coaches look for in a hard worker.
Jackson Hartzell, I always see him putting in the work, doing extra stuff, not being lazy, just doing everything.
I would say Jackson Monahan, just because last year he used to be a catcher, and then obviously the position didn't quite work out for him, so he had to switch completely new positions and work on a totally different style, and now he's playing in right field this year, so that's pretty cool to see.
I'd probably say Jackson Hartzell.
Yeah.
He really cares a lot about the sport and, you know, puts a lot of time in outside of just practice.
I'd say Jackson Hartzell. He works the most in the off season and on season. Like, he'll probably go from this practice to the cages. He probably already worked out this morning at the batting cages. So he has like 3 practices a day in season.
I'd probably go Jackson Hartzell or Landon Lowry. They're both normally in the cages getting the work in.
I think there's 2 people, Jackson Hartzell and Landon Lowry. See them going down to the yard like every single day.
I took a page out of Ryan's book here. I totally agree with them too, but I'd also add Alex. I think Alex works a lot on his craft. It's obvious when you see he's like pitching so well and hitting pretty dang good too. So yeah, I'd add Alex in today.
Who do you want up in clutch time?
Talan Bond. Nick Tyne. Kind of got a hot bat right now and good speed too. You know, just a guy count on playing clutch time.
I think Nick.
Nick Tyne, definitely.
I think Nick has the highest percentage chance to catch a barrel. Like he's got the most hard hit balls in the team, I would say.
Either Ben Grabow or Alex. Alex has been getting a lot recently.
Christian Paul. You get him in any situation. I mean, when he gets up there, it's his time to shine.
I want to see Christian get a chance. I can't lie. I mean, like in the cage, he gets it done. So I want to see the coach give him a chance in clutch time.
CP, we hit in the cages, it's always line drives, great hits, and his form's pretty good, so.
Calvin Harris, he's always finding the ball with his bat, it's crazy.
Calvin Harris, in the cage, he gets it done. Hasn't gotten his opportunity yet, but I think it might be coming.
Calvin Harris, just because he just hits absolute tanks. Even if he misses it and caps it, it'll just go very far.
I'd say Landon Lowry. Even though he got off to a slow start this year, he's still probably the best like overall hitter and clutch.
Probably Landon. Has been heating up. I got faith in him. Had a rough start, but he's got it.
Jackson Hartzell, if I had to pick someone a tight moment like playoffs this year, I think he could find a barrel and pull one out there if he really needs to in the clutch moments. I also think Landon's the clutch one, especially last year. And that's the first state game. He had that walk-off, that was pretty clutch. He can come up too.
Yeah, those 2 or else Alex, because he always makes contact with the ball.
I would have to say Jackson Hartzell. Jackson Hartzell's been pretty clutch for us this year. Just in, you know, spots where we really needed it.
Jackson Hartzell at bat. I think he's always the one I count on the most to go out there and hit the ball.
I'm gonna say the crown goes to Jackson Hartzell right here. He's hitting like second on the team behind the fine time. My life's on the line. He's hitting a double.
Who would be the worst president on your team?
Worst president would be Bodie Horton. I think he'd be very corrupt. I think he would want to be a dictator, you know, just everything's got to be my way.
I would say Bodie Horton.
Talan Bond, you know, kind of a selfish guy, you know, just thinks of himself.
He'd take advantage of being president for sure.
Make sure his life is good.
Alex Knox. It's not even close. People think he's smart. He's not smart. He's stupid.
Joey Groby. That guy's got some takes.
Joe, I've never seen this guy keep a job. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen him work a job. I don't know if he'd be like too good at like running things.
Christian Paul. You gotta know him to know him. No, never mind.
Isaac Krieger, because he's a little young, that doesn't have the
cerebral cortex.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with Ryan Week. He has a very short fuse, gets really angry really easily. I don't think he'd be able to handle the criticism of being the president.
I'm gonna go Ryan. He's also very dumb. He's not very bright. Doesn't make good decisions.
I'll go with Ben Grabow. I don't think he's got the voice to speak up in front of in front of the audience like that.
Immediately Bennett Matzik.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
That's 100% the right answer. There's not a lot of thoughts behind the things that he comes up with.
No.
I would switch countries if we had Bennett Matzik as president.
Oh yeah.
Sophomore, kind of thinks he runs the place.
Bennett Matzik, I mean, kid's not the brightest. I mean, it's just, you gotta be bright to be a president, you gotta have good ideas. It's not him.
Bennett Matzik.
His prefrontal cortex just hasn't fully formed yet.
Probably Calvin. Calvin,
Really?
Calvin would struggle there. Bro didn't have a lot of thoughts going through his head.
Last question. If a zombie apocalypse would ever occur, which teammate would you choose to survive?
I don't know if I'm living.
Exactly.
I would go back to Ben.
Yeah, probably Ben or Joey.
Ben hunts a lot. He might be able to keep me alive for a while.
Actually, yeah, I agree with that, Ben.
I would say Ben Graba. He knows a lot of stuff, and he's a hardworking guy.
He knows his way around like tools and all that, survival stuff, hunting.
Blue collar guy.
Yeah.
Ben Graybow, what they call blue collar and big country. He'll find a way.
I'd say Isaac Kruger. That guy's just a little skittish guy. He'll hide. You ain't gonna find him. I think he'd survive.
I would have to say Nick Tyne, just because he has a lot of resources and like his house. He has like a ton of stuff in his garage and stuff. So
I agree with Nick Tyne, but for other reasons. I think he's incredibly lucky with everything he does. He always gets lucky. So I just think he'll be lucky. I think another good choice would be like Kelvin Harris would do good. I think he's pretty smart on his feet.
I'm gonna give it to Mason. Mason watches a bunch of movies. He's in tune with that. I feel like he's got very good survival instinct, so I'll give it to Mason.
I might go Talan. Yeah, big guy. Knock some zombies out for me.
I'm gonna have to say Nick Tyne. I've seen his pantry in his garage, and he'd definitely have enough food to last us probably 5 decades.
Isaac Kruger, because I don't feel like he could kill me if he needed food, so I feel like I'd survive pretty well.
I'm gonna say Jackson Monahan. He's my homeboy. Choosing to survive with him, we'll have some great times, even with the world collapsing around us. Go out with a fight.
I'm gonna say CP because he's very blue collar. He knows how to do everything, like in hunt. He's always got his working boots on. I just feel very confident that he will keep me alive.
Ben Grabau, he's just blue collar. He could probably farm his way to civilization again.
Gabe could smoke him down. Then when you need him, you can just chuck him in the back and they can feed on that for a while.
Eli Sperber, he's always got the food and water on him. Anywhere he goes, he supplies the team with water, so I think he'd have a good supply of that. We could probably find a bunker somewhere and just eat food and water. So,
Well, I think Joey, because I could just feed him the zombies just in case I need to run away. Because I'm out running them every time.
so go on. They'll be full.
So there you have it, everyone. If you made it at the end of this video, you are a rock star, and I appreciate you sticking around. If you haven't done so, like the video and subscribe for more content like this, or for more highlight reels of baseball and softball here at Home Plate. Until then, keep your head in the game.
Yeah.